don't know why, but my skin feels like it's getting stripped of its moisture. Like they haven't been reduced, actually new pimples are popping up. You wasn't lying, was you? Oh my god, COSRX, I see you. Hi guys, today I will be trying out the COSRX Salicylic Acid Daily Cleanser for 1 entire week and honestly see how well it reduces my acne and breakouts. So before trying this out for the very first time, I first want to show you what my skin is looking like so that we can see if there's gonna be any improvement throughout this experiment. Now, as you can tell, I'm going through a breakout. What is new? As you can see, I have pimples right here. There's one with a whitehead, pimples on the nose, on the cheekbones right here, on the jawline as well, on this other jaw. But anyways, reading from the bottle, the claims that COSRX makes are actually formulated with botanical ingredients. Okay, I'm curious to see which ones are going to be, but that's for later in the video. And 0.5% salicylic acid. In a cleanser, to be honest, it is quite strong. That's quite impressive. This cleanser gently whisks away impurities and excess sebum. Alright, speaking as an oily acne prone skin person, this is very interesting. You guys, I'm curious to see the consistency and the smell first of all. Is it not working? Can you please, allow me to... Oh, there might be a plasticky thing. Material, get it together. This is literally like the 70th cleanser that you're reviewing. You should know this by now. Let's pretend like that didn't happen. I'm really curious to see the consistency and the smell of this.
I was really tapping into some serious acting skills there.
So as you can see, it's quite liquidy and foamy. It honestly smells kind of like the COSRX Good Morning Low pH Cleanser. And on the skin, you guys, surprisingly, it doesn't tingle. I have tried other salicylic acid cleansers, like the one from CeraVe and one from Nip and Fab, and those used to sting and to tingle, but this doesn't. You wasn't lying, was you? Oh my god, COSRX, I see you. Okay guys, so literally just washed my face, and honestly my skin doesn't feel tight, it doesn't feel stripped of moisture, but it did leave like the slightest residual of a slimy, slippery thing on my skin. No guys, first impressions, I'm quite happy. So it's day 2, but before I go any further with this experiment, I first want to read the ingredient list with you guys, so to see if there's any ingredient that might be bad for our skin or if everything is in check. So I'm gonna quickly scan the ingredient list and tell you the main ingredients that you should know of and if there's anything bad. So there's glycerin, which is a humectant, moisturizing. It's very common in any skincare ingredient. Then there is potassium hydroxide, literally in the first line of ingredients that is so high. Oh my god.
How high are you?
You guys, basically, if you don't know, potassium hydroxide is known as lye, which is what I use to straighten curly hair. If you've ever used it, you would know that it's very irritating and very harsh for the skin. So in small amounts, it would be fine. However, I'm shocked at how high this is. COSRX, were you high when you put sodium hydroxide so high in the ingredient list? Guys, then there's also castor oil, which actually contains linoleic acid, which is basically a humectant and very moisturizing through the skin. So it is very good as an ingredient. However, for some people, it may cause some allergies because it's a plant extract, and plant extracts, you never know with some people. Sensitive skin types especially should beware. Then there's also salicylic acid, which is the main active ingredient in this. To be honest, COSRX, I really thought they would have been higher in the ingredient list, but basically salicylic acid is a BHA, therefore it's gonna penetrate deeper into the layers of your skin, really clean your skin from the inside out. So truly it's amazing for preventing future breakouts, cleaning blackheads, whiteheads, reducing sebum production. It is not as great for dry skin types, usually recommended for oily skin types. Oh my god, there's also tea tree oil right after it, you guys. It has amazing anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties because it's really gonna kill the bacteria causing your acne. And get this, also on the side, it seems to be great to fighting fungal acne. Okay you guys, so at the very end there's lemon peel oil, so this is going to be fragrant. But to be on you guys, the ingredient list is quite cute. If it weren't for the sodium hydroxide at the very top, it would have been cute. So it is day 4, but if I have to be honest with you guys, my skin is feeling a little bit drier. And mind you, I have been using this both morning and night. And I don't know why, but my skin feels like it's getting stripped of its moisture. And I think that this is due to the fact because of how foaming this is. Like you can literally tell, like it is even more foaming than a CeraVe foaming cleanser. Ooh, it fell, okay. On top of that, as you can see now that I washed my face, the pimples are still here. Like they haven't been reduced, actually new pimples are popping up. Is it really working? And literally by touching under the eyes right here, I can feel like the skin is dry because like it's hard and But not in a good sense, in the sense that she is dehydrated, okay? She's not excited to see me or nothing like that.
I'm definitely in the mood. I need a good sticking.
So, it's day 6, you guys. I have my final thoughts and results with this, but they're not what you think they are. So actually, let me tell you if this is worth your coins or not. No, I'm sorry, this is not gonna work between us. Okay, shh, no, shut up, COSRX. I'm sorry, please, no. It's just you sound very much ignorant to me. That is what you are. And please straighten up that neck, okay? This is not a soup kitchen. And stop smiling. You know, no, smiling does not work for you. Sexy is not working for you at all. What you need to do is stay quiet.
Buck, why don't you try to smile, because sexy is not working for you, honey.
Guys, before we get into this, first of all, I just have to disclaim, I'm sorry if you're gonna hear a little bit of a woo sound. It's because the fan is on. I also have a fan right here because it is just so scalding hot. It's as if I'm in hell. And to be honest, I feel like I will have to get used to it anyways because that's where I will end up being, but still.
Move, I'm gay.
Also, I have my water because I will be sipping this throughout because here in Italy, I ain't used to this tea, okay? COSRX, you just sound ignorant to me. Is this the first cleanser that you ever designed? Like this, was this your first attempt? Because this is what it looks like to me. You know, like when you first start taking a class of shaping clay and you try to make a very cute vase, but then it turns out that little disgusting sloppy thing? It's basically the same thing, just in a cleanser form. It kind of has the same consistency of molten clay, and it also lathers up a lot, like overly foamy to a point that is not necessary at all. This is a foaming cleanser from CeraVe, but turned up in steroids. And truly, it is very drying, so you have to pay attention on that. But so, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Let me get this into structure, the matte structure that we all cherish and love. And so truly, the consistency is out of the window because I did not like it at all. Also, this does have fragrance, that lemon peel. Guys, they are trying to disguise it and not put fragrance and put it into another name. She has gotten herself a Halloween costume. Sorry, a little just drinking, heating break because it's just... I'm sorry, it's just I am sweating so much that all my Botox and filler is oozing out of my pores. I'm just deflating over here, melting. My plastic is melting. Going back to the point that I was trying to make is that this does not sting at all compared to other salicylic acid cleansers. This is very gentle, even though it does have a 0.5% concentration of salicylic acid, which truly is, I have to fan my fanny, I'm sorry.
It's no secret that I get disgusted by a lot of things.
It truly is very gentle. Now, the ingredient list, as far as it goes, is it one of the best ingredient lists that I have ever come across in a cleanser? Absolutely not. There is the hydrogen peroxide, which we already said in the vlogs, we do not like that. The other ingredients, yes, there is salicylic acid, but there are many salicylic acid cleansers out there. I mean, it is cute, but just overall, I didn't see that many results, if I have to be honest with you right now. You can tell that my skin has cleared up, yes. However, it is not due because of this cleanser. It is actually because of other products that I have been using and because I've changed my diet and I stopped eating chocolate and whatever. On top of that, the claims the COSRX is mating on the bottle gently whisks away impurities. This is not gentle in any way, shape, or form. It is very stripping to the skin. The second point is going to be removes excess sebum. Now this, you have checked it correctly, but that is just because it is overly stripping to the skin. Truly, when cleansers foam up a lot like that, you can definitely tell that in the future, if you overuse it, it is not only going to remove the excess sebum, but also it will start removing the moisture out of your skin. Don't get me wrong, it is not a bad cleanser, even though I have been trashing it the whole entire video. I know, I'm aware.
I wanted to see her anger level. I wanted to see if I was powerful enough to twist her mind.
It is not that bad. The results for this being a salicylic acid cleanser, they were kind of okay-ish. I have used the CeraVe SA cleanser, and I have to say, for some reason I like that better just because it is not as stripping as this is, and even though I have oily skin, I don't like cleansers that strip my skin because actually, if you're not aware, stripping your skin away from its moisture is only going to cause your sebum glands to go in overproduction of oil to counteract that dehydration in the skin, and therefore in the long run end up actually giving you even more sebumness and oilness. So the fact that this is supposed to remove excess sebum, and it does very much so efficiently, in the long run is just going to be something bad because you are going to end up looking a lot more oilier if you don't moisturize correctly. And let's be real, I am the odd one out of the oily acne prone skin peeps because a lot of you, most of y'all, do not like moisturizers at all. You do not want them, and if you do, you use very lightweight ones like the Neutrogena Hydrojuice Water Gel, and that is not going to give you enough moisture to replenish what this takes out. Whereas the CeraVe SA cleanser is a lot more gentle and doesn't strip away from its moisture, even though that does sting, this one doesn't. Now moving on to what skin types can actually use this. You know what? Why have I started this video being so harsh? This is kind of a not that bad as I made it seem. It kind of is a little bit in the middle. Not one of my favorite cleansers ever, but it's not even that bad. I have bad ones that I'm trying right now from Innis3 little hint, and guys, you better buckle up because I am coming for blood in that video. Oh my god. Innis3 is just like a kid. It should not be trusted around important stuff. Just like your skincare, do not trust them. But anyways, what I was saying is that, of course, if you have dry skin, stay away from this completely. The CeraVe SA cleanser, that is a much better option because it is not going to strip as much moisture as this one does. If you have normal skin, oily skin, you definitely can use this one. I personally do not gravitate toward the CeraVe SA cleanser because it does sting my skin and my eyes whenever I use it, and I necessarily don't want that in my skincare routine just because, like, you have to remember that we have tons of options, tons of cleansers these days, that the littlest thing that I don't like will not make me use it anymore. So in a way, between the CeraVe SA cleanser and this one, probably I would use this because it doesn't make me sting, but then there's the drawback that it removes sebum. So as you can see, I'm very torn. I don't know which one to recommend you, but still, if you have oily skin, you can definitely use this. It will give you mild, very subtle results. Do not expect anything crazy. If you want crazy results and removing impurities, removing blackheads, and preventing pimples, then what you should use is overall a serum and not a cleansers, because cleansers, all they can do pretty much is remove excess sebum or hydrate your skin. I'm sorry, I know that I'm not making any sense at all. I'm not even following a logic stream of thought, but it's just this heat is so scalding that I cannot think straight. I mean, I never thought straight either, but today I'm extremely bent and gay. I'm so bent at 90 degrees.
Straight from the fucking trailer park is what you are.
See, it's the heat. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys, actually, if you were to maybe implement it in your skincare routine, then let me tell you how, honey. Because there are specific rules if you don't want to ruin your already oily skin and make it even more oily. So first of all, what you're gonna do is you can use this definitely at night. Do not use this in the morning because I always say in the morning, even if you have oily skin, definitely use more hydrating cleansers, or at least cleanser that is not this stripping, just because you literally just woke up. There is no grease, no sweat, no dirt, no pollution on your skin. There's just the residual of your nighttime skincare routine on. So truly, you don't need no harsh cleansers to remove that. You can truly use water if you want, or you can use a hydrating cleanser. However, I definitely would say, depending on your oiliness and how much your skin can handle, you could use this every single day of the week. However, if you feel the slightest, like after cleansing, your skin starts to feel a little bit tight, then definitely, I'm sorry, I have to burp. No, false alarm. Then literally, I'm gonna need you to stop using this on the daily and switch back to more using it 3/4 times a week. That is what personally I would do with this cleanser. Furthermore, a question that you might be wondering is, Matt, if I use this, will I be able to use other exfoliating chemical exfoliators? Does that make sense? No. But just like every other thing. Can I use other chemical exfoliators in my routine? Definitely, of course, yes. Once again, depending on your skin type. You could use this salicylic acid cleanser cleanser. Go in with a salicylic acid serum on top of that to even more boost the effects of your salicylic acid. You can also pair with AHAs like glycolic acid, lactic acid, whatever. But truly, if you are mixing with other acids, or even if you're not, what I'm gonna need you to do is moisturize, or trust me, in Jesus' name, you will become even more oilier, period. Moving forward, if you were to ask me, Mateo, would you use this in your skin routine once this experiment is over? The answer to that is going to be no. Just like the CeraVe SA cleanser, I am not using it anymore. Just because I don't like SA cleansers, I feel like there is no need for me to use them when I'm already using SA serums or lactic acid serums. I prefer using a hydrating cleanser in the morning and a normal foaming cleanser at night. But again, I have to say, it is quite good for being a salicylic acid cleanser. I feel like I'm not making any sense. So you know what? I feel like I won't recommend it to you guys. Like, I won't tell you where I bought this from, because just let's be real, after all that I've said, are you willing to purchase this? I feel like you're not, so there's no even point for me to tell you where I got it from. So let's just swiftly move on. So ma'am, if this was the first video that you're seeing of mine, then maybe kind of interest you to join in the random family by subscribing to the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads, because just let me tell you, if you want to fight your acne, fight wrinkles, and prevent aging, and just want to get your skin routine down to a T, this is the place for you to do. Oh my god, my seat just broke. This is the place for you to do this, and truly I would love to have you part of the random family. Mwah. On top of that, if you maybe want to connect on a deeper level, then what you can do is actually follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok, both at my Randon, and truly there you can see me 24/7 on every social media platform that you own, and you can just further on that connect, deepen that bond that we have. On top of that, if you have any issues with your skin that you maybe want to talk one-on-one, then what you can do is send me a DM and I would love to help you out. Mwah. And lastly, to my randoms, I'm now also on Patreon, which is basically a subscription service website. So basically you would pay an amount of money that you can decide, and by doing that, not only would you be able to support me into making YouTube my full-time job, which is truly my dream, even though I am going to university and my parents want me to get a degree and blah 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 blah, I really don't want to do that. What I want to do is make videos for y'all and teach y'all about skincare while entertaining you. So not only will you help you into achieving my dream, but on top of that, you will also get a lot of exclusive content that you won't be able to see here. Like, for example, what I'd be doing is live streams over there. There's also exclusive videos that I won't be posting here, but just there. On top of that, if you maybe want to help one-on-one with your skincare routine, we can design it together. And truly just, I'm basically your slave over there. That's what I am. So I would love if you join. Don't want to, don't, feel free, whatever you want to do. But mwah, love you everywhere. But anyways, to my randoms who are still watching, you know what time of the video is now. It's time for the Italian word of the video. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit shifted right now. It's because my seat broke right here and I do not want to sit in it because I feel like I will fall down. So truly, the Italian word of the video for this cleanser is going to be, it is so funny, I just noticed this is called the Daily Gentle Cleanser. Child, let me have a giggle right here. Is you like a comedian? Cause you gotta be kidding me. Daily Gentle, oh my god. The audacity that some skincare brands have, wow. Truly, the fact that this is called the Daily Gentle Cleanser, it is just so ironic to me. So truly, the Italian word of the video is going to be ironico, which is ironic in English. Ma'am, excuse me, what do you think you're doing? You're not gonna have this video because yes, even though this is ending, I have plenty more for you to watch right here. One of these two, click one of them. Not what YouTube recommends for you because he does not know what you want. What you want is these two. There's just gonna be as informative, as informational, whatever with this video for you. And on top of that, I will not be sweating and making a lot more sense because there's not this much heat. And also, remember to be random and always be random. Child, let me close this because the lighting especially is making me so hot. Click, please, or I will die.